Okay. We're here. We're back. It's Three for the Money. New episodes every Thursday. And last week we ended the episode teasing a little announcement we got. Well, here it is. We finally got our first sponsor. Finally got our first affiliate after a year.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go. Um, it it's kind of crazy. I feel like we're legit now. Um, but without further ado, I guess I'll just go ahead and introduce it. Our new affiliate is the Trend Center app, and if you're kind of in the sort of sports betting circle on social media, you might have heard about this app. But if you haven't, this is easily one of the best apps you can get to help with like research and stuff. Um, this is the best tool for sports betting research. On the Trend Center app, you can test betting systems from the past 20 years, explore thousands of existing trends and systems from the top betting experts, choose from hundreds of filters to test different systems for each sport. Save these trends and get notified when these systems have games. Download the Trends app for free using the link in our description to get a free 2-week premium trial using the code TFTM. The normal free trial is 3 days. Upgrade your sports betting research today. And just like a little personal story about this app is, I mean, I've been using it for the past couple months and I found it and it gave me a free play every single day about a trend. And I took one of my books that didn't have a ton of bankroll in it, and over like 2 months I was able to triple it. It's crazy. It was great for the MLB leading up to the postseason. Now postseason stats are kind of difficult to find, but they're still there. But yeah, super duper excited about this, and I know that both of you guys have been using it as well.
hmm I mean, just last night, I was researching like NFL for today and like college for this week, and I haven't been doing a whole lot of hockey research. And then boom, Trend Center app notification pops up, Sabres money line because of like a billion trends because that's how many they have. And I was like, you know what? I don't even need to check that out. Like blind faith, Sabres money line plus money, lock it in, and it like overtime winner. Like it was the best. Like, do you want to do all that research? No. They do it for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I get a notification every single day and I just blindly bet whatever it gives me. And it's worked out for the most part. It's not 100% accurate. Things are gonna, get messy and refs are gonna ref, but man, this app is awesome. I love the way that you can customize trends. You can go by schedule. With the premium app, you can sort through player props and all this other different kind of stuff. But man, it is awesome. I love this app, and I'm very excited that we have them as a sponsor.
For sure. And we'll be probably making a bunch of social media content, just giving out I think a free bet that we find just on the app. And yeah, I mean, I have a monster stat for this slate of games that we have for this NFL week. But I guess I guess this is a super long ad, but it's definitely worth the listen.
We're excited.
We're super excited.
We're excited.
We're just saying how much money it's made us in the last few months.
It's tripled my bankroll.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you need to know right there.
Yeah. It's not a guarantee, but
what is?
Nothing is a guarantee. Well, I guess without further ado, we'll get into this week 7. All right. Well, week 7. First game we're going to talk about is Lions Ravens. Lions super mega white lava hot right now. I'm going to throw this to Sean for the first game.
Okay. I love that. I just want to say, Lions may be the quietest 5-1 team in the league.
Yes.
Definitely.
They are getting no respect at all for being 5-1. 5-1 is incredible. Like, I mean, I know there's no more undefeated teams, but you're up there with the Niners, the Eagles. So am I missing anybody else?
No.
No? Okay. Well,
I
that's
don't think there's another one
that's
loss.
elite company right there. With that being said, I'm gonna lay Lions +3 here against the Ravens. They're super white, lava hot. Ravens coming back from London, maybe a little bit jet lagged. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't feel like the Ravens had really like played anybody. This might be the Ravens' like biggest test of the season. And I might lay the money line here at +135. That's to be determined. You'll have to check the Twitter for that or Instagram. But for right now, I am in love with Lions +3. Will, I'm gonna throw it to you.
I also am in love with Lions +3, but unlike women, we can both have this. Trying to make a bad joke there. Anyway, uh, lost my train of thought. I'm taking the Lions.
Like,
Wait, what? I still don't get it. Please explain that to me.
I don't get it.
I mean, it was like a thing that we are both in love with, and I was making a connection between in love with bets, in love with ladies. We're gonna move on.
Okay. Yeah, that
okay.
was.
Yeah, I might just even cut that out. That was really bad.
Leave it in.
All right, whatever. I'm taking the Lions +3. They're super mega white lava hot. You can't stop me from taking this. But there is that little voice in the back of my head that's like, it's the Lions, and this could be the game that brings you back down to, oh yeah, they're the Lions. But I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not going to listen to that tiny little voice. And we're taking Lions +3, and that's it. No one can stop me. Chris, what do you got?
Everything you guys have said is correct. The Lions are one of the hottest teams in the league. Definitely the surprise, I would say. We knew they'd be good, but like they're legit Super Bowl contender right now. This line makes no sense. Yeah. Makes zero sense at all. Why are the Ravens favored? The Ravens are like pretty good on a good day. This line makes no sense. For that reason and that reason alone, I am taking Ravens -3. Somebody knows something that I don't. And I don't know. I don't love it. It makes no sense. But usually when the books have a rat line like this, something's up. So I'm taking Ravens -3. I don't love it. And if the Lions win, I'll be like, you know what? Good. Because I love the Lions. So it's really just if I lose, I'll still be happy. So I'm taking Ravens -3 again because this line makes no sense.
I think that's fair. I also thought that.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't make any sense, but I would like to see what this line is if the Ravens were playing in Detroit. I feel like the 3 is just a home field advantage play here. But
probably
I wish the Ravens were playing in Detroit. I also love this matchup because these teams don't play like, but every
when was the
4
last
years.
I can't even remember the last time these teams played.
Oh,
it's 2019.
Oh,
when they
what
weren't
was
good.
so it's probably 'cause the Lions were trash the last
Yeah.
every time they played.
I can remember it was when Justin Tucker hit the field goal record.
You're
That
right.
was that
You're
was the
right.
last
Yep.
time.
That was Dan Campbell's first year, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think it was.
I
Because
think
yeah,
so.
because the Lions hadn't won a game yet, I don't think.
And I think he did some boneheaded play.
Campbell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember also like it doinked in, like it hit the crossbar and went in, the Tucker field goal from
Mhm.
what, 64, 65?
I believe it was
One of
64.
those. 64? Okay.
Yeah. That's that's crazy, but we're going to move on to the next game. Next game we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucks are favored by 2.5. Chris, what do you think about this game?
I let's see. How do I phrase this? Desmond Ritter is terrible.
Yeah.
He's the worst. um, the Bucks are not very good at all. Like they are fugazi. What are they? What's their record now? 3-2.
They are 3-2.
3-2. They are the fugaziest 3-2 team because they suck. That being said, I am going to take Buccaneers first half -1.5. I would take him full game, but I think Desmond Ritter is going to get benched at halftime, and it's going to be Heineke time. And all bets are off when Heineke comes into a game. So I cannot bet money on Desmond Ritter right now. I don't care what anyone tells me. I know the Bucks are not very good. I I cannot bet money on Desmond Ritter right now. He is the worst. So Bucks first half -1.5. If Ritter comes out in the second half, I might live bet full game, depending on where it's at. Just he's that bad. So yeah, that's what I got. Sean, what are you on?
I'm on the full game spread of the Bucks minus
Let's
two and a
go.
half. I think you said it perfectly. Desmond Ritter is garbage. He is, God, he's so bad. I think him being bad did win me that under on Sunday, throwing that pick six in the end zone.
We should have won that game. God,
They
I had
they had
Falcons.
they had every chance to win that game.
Did you see like all those stats too? Like they dominated that game in almost every statistical category,
Yeah,
and they lost by a touchdown.
yeah. I
Or
mean,
however many they lost.
listen. I'm sorry that you lost your bet. I am thankful that Desmond Ritter is trash, and I think I'm just gonna keep riding Desmond Ritter being bad. So take the full game, Bucks minus 2.5 on the road too. I mean, Bucks at home getting only a 2.5 point favorite. Like, man, that's
Disrespectful.
this. Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful, but also I'm not going to complain because that's easy money, and I'm not one to complain about easy money. So, yeah, Will, what do you got?
So I have something different from the both of you. I am on the under 38.5.
That's fair.
See, I don't
I like
know.
that too.
I don't know if you guys know this, but both of these teams have only hit the over this season once.
Hmm.
And just for that, I'm I'm taking the under. It's super low, but it's just and for good reason. I mean, both of these teams have only hit the over once. That none of their, I mean, Bijan is kind of electric, just to be honest, but there's not really a lot of electricity going on between these two teams. Like, I mean, I guess the
Mhm.
Bucks held the Lions to 20 points, which I don't know.
That's not really holding a team. Like,
Yeah, I know, but
it could
They
have
lost
been
by two.
it could have
Lost
been
by two
more. So.
touchdowns.
yeah, the I think this game is going to be ugly. I'm taking the under. And this, I guess, this also plays into Desmond Ritter being garbage.
Mhm.
So, and the Bake Show is sort of the mid show. Pretty not great, not good enough to have his own show, but that's that.
Real
I
quick.
think.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
okay. I was gonna say, have you guys seen like the record for the under this season?
Yeah,
It's hitting at like a 60 per clip.
yeah, it's kind of
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
And like almost every total this week is in the 30s. I think all but like a handful are in the 30s.
Yeah, and I, man, when I was looking at the slate this week, I was like, oh my god, these totals
It's
are awful.
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It just looks like Big Ten totals. It's
Yeah, it's like
gross.
Ugh.
it's like Iowa State totals.
Honestly.
Jesus.
But yeah, I think that bodes well for you. I mean, shit, it's probably going to continue, at least with this game. I agree with you on the under because
Yeah.
I think it's going to suck.
Yep. Uh, okay. Next game. I believe this is an afternoon game. Steelers at the Rams. Rams are favored by 3 at home. I am going to take this one. I'm also going to go under on this. It's under 43.5. Steelers have only hit the over once. Rams have only hit the over twice this season. This is a Steelers sort of like a Matthew Stafford is definitely going to throw a pick, and I think possibly the only offensive points that the Steelers will score will be T.J. Watt just doing something for them. Because that just seems how they get all their points now, and it's kind of silly. So because I don't think Kenny Pickett is going to do anything for him, so I'm going under. That's kind of all I have for this game. Chris.
I agree with you in the aspect that the Steelers have zero offense. With it, like he has George Pickens on this team, who is one of the, in terms of just God-given talent, one of the best receivers in the league, and is doing dick all with him. The only what was against Baltimore when they scored, was it last week when they scored that touchdown and with long touchdown to Pickens that ended up being the game winner, and it showed the coach's booth, and every coach was losing his mind except for Matt Canada because
Yes.
Kenny Pickett checked out of the play Canada called. That just
Yes.
shows where this offense is at right now. Their defense is good, it's really good, but I'm going Rams -3. I think that McVay has this team kind of humming right now. So I know they didn't play super great last week, but I'm taking the Rams -3. Um, little uh, little stat for you guys:
Mm.
the
Mm.
Steelers under Mike Tomlin, the week after beating the Baltimore Ravens, are
Well,
5-11 against the spread.
that's a deep stat.
It
Did
is,
the Steelers have a bye week last week?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
but still the
because
week. Okay,
yeah,
the week
okay,
after the next time they have played
okay.
after
I was
beating.
just wanted to make sure because we all know that the Ravens played the Titans last week.
Yeah,
So, um,
that's right.
yeah.
Anyway,
So
I'm sick. I'm sticking with it. Rams -3. I
okay, that's
they
fine.
are, they're better. Stat aside, they're better.
I wasn't like trying to disrupt the stat. I was just trying to make sure that you knew that they didn't play the Ravens last week.
No, you made an excellent, because I remember when I was saying, it was like when I was telling the Matt Canada thing, I was like, that was like 2 weeks ago. Shit,
Yeah.
but that makes more sense. But Rams -3 because you got me thinking. I was like, well, shit. But no, Rams -3.
Well, it's still a valuable stat.
It is. I like it.
Still a valuable stat.
So,
So
Sean, what
I
do you
mean
got?
the bye week helps. I am also on the under. Um, one of the few unders, one of the few totals that isn't in the 30s. I'm not when I
Which
first saw
is
this.
sorry, I was
Yeah,
saying that's surprising. Is all
yeah,
I'm
no,
saying.
I was about to say the same thing. When I first saw that, I was like, huh, under immediately. Like I didn't even have to really like look or anything. I was just like, yeah, this is going under. Um, yeah, Steelers defense is just it's a little too good for a total that high. And that's really all I'm banking on is the Steelers defense. And I hope they come to play. They had a week off, so yeah, let's ride it. Let's go.
I will say last week in those. Um so but if I were gonna double dip, it would be on this game. But I'm not because that's responsible.
I don't know if that makes me feel good or not.
Well, I'm not betting it, so
Okay,
I'm not
true,
gonna jinx it.
true. Okay.
Okay. Um, all right. Next game. I think this game has a potential to be awesome. The potential is there, but we will definitely see. It's the Chargers at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are home favorites by 5.5. Divisional matchup here. Sean, what do you think?
What do I think? I
Yes.
think I think the Chargers plus 5.5 might be the move here.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
let me tell you why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the last time the Chiefs beat the Chargers by more than 6 points was in 2019. It was 4 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
And the Chargers have lost by 6 or more just once in the past 13 games.
Hell yeah.
They play close games. And man, they have me on the edge of my seat every single week. But they're going to have me on the edge of my seat in a good way this week. Chargers plus 5.5.
I 1,000,000% agree with everything. Um, yeah, these teams the Chargers play close games with everyone. They usually lose, but they're usually really close. And they always play like the stat you just gave. They always play the Chiefs close. Um, what more do you need? Also, I think everybody's going to be on the Chiefs in this one because we just saw Justin Herbert play one of the worst games of his career on national television 2 days ago. So I think that's fresh in everyone's mind. They're like, "Oh, Mahomes against this bum Justin Herbert." Um, I think everyone's going to be on the Chiefs. So for that reason and every reason you just said, Sean, Chargers plus 5.5 all day. Lock it in. Will, do you agree with me and Sean?
I do. I do. I do. In
Let's
fact,
go.
I got a quick plug for our Trend Center sponsor. All right. I have a monster stat. All right. I'm taking the Chargers plus 5.5. Check it. Divisional road dogs after a loss are 208, 142, and 9 against the spread.
Holy Moses.
Since 2005, you would be up 52 units if you bet this system. Also, the Chiefs barely covered against the Broncos and the Vikings and couldn't even cover against the Jets. I'm rocking the Chargers here. This is absolute money. Sponsored by the Trend Center app. Link in description. Get you that free trial. Yeah, monster stat since 2005. If you were $100 better, you'd have $5,000.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is insane. It's almost 60% right there.
It's incredible.
Gotta adjust my pants after that step. Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah, I saw that stat doing research today, and I was like, oh man, this is absolute money. This is gonna. Oh, can't wait to share this with our loyal listeners. Um, the next game, Sunday Night Football. This game, I hope rocks. Uh, I really, really want it to rock. It's the Dolphins at the Eagles. The Eagles are home favorites by 2.5. I am going to throw it to Chris first to see what he likes in this game.
This game is going to rock. Like two of the best teams in the National Football League. I'm taking over 52. I know it is enormous, but it's just to sit back, grab a beer, grab some popcorn. Let's have some fun and watch some football. This game's going to rock. Let's root for points. Also, aside from just a vibes play, the Eagles' secondary is decimated. Tyreek Hill might have 200 yards in this game. That's not a joke. So whatever his yards total is, I will also be taking the over. But definitely over 52. Also, the Eagles are wearing their Kelly Green uniforms.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think they are. But I haven't heard if the Dolphins are wearing their throwbacks. Which this is what are we doing? Wear them. This would be arguably the best visual game in the last long ass time.
If you're about to say decade.
long fucking time. If the Dolphins wore their throwbacks, but that's just my personal stance. Over 52 is the play, and I think it's gonna be pretty easy. Will, what you got?
I really, really want to take that over, but as we all know, I'm the under prime time guy. But I'm not taking that either. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to put out that vibe for this game. This
Mhm.
game has very potential. Like this might be the game of the year. I know we thought that Bucks Lions last week has potential game of the year, but
Yikes.
but this game, this is the one. This is the potential game of the year. I'm taking the Dolphins plus 2.5. I think that this Dolphins offense is borderline unstoppable. I know nothing is unstoppable, but this almost seems like it's unstoppable. And like you said, Chris, the Eagles secondary is decimated, and I mean the over is still very much in play for that game as well, because the Dolphins don't really have a great defense either. So, so yeah, I'm taking Dolphins plus 2.5. Sean, what do you think?
I am also on the over, Chris. I want to have a great time watching this game. I really, really want this game to rock, and it's gonna. Got Tyreek Hill, the best wide receiver in the league, most receiving yards in the league, and second most receiving yards with AJ Brown. John Robinson should be stoned to death.
Prison.
But, yeah, I said the death penalty, but
buried under the jail. Criminal malpractice, murder, war crimes, all of those. Criminal.
But, yes,
anyway.
we have the best two wide receivers in the league going head to head, and this is just going to be so much fun. You cannot not take the over here. It's high. 51.5, 52, whatever. If it gets up to 54, I'm still going to take it.
I don't care what it is.
I don't care what it is either.
It could be 60. I'd still take it.
Yeah, I'm still going to take it. Yeah, lock it in over 51.5.
Okay, now that our main slate is done, we're going to do our surefire double unit guaranteed not to miss plays. Chris, what is your double unit surefire play of the week?
I'm glad you asked, Will. I've been kind of crushing these this year. I don't know if you're keeping up with the records. I'm 4-1
Hey,
Last I
Pretty freaking good.
last I
You're
checked, that's pretty damn good.
you're 4-1 in 6 weeks.
5-1. Sorry. Math was a little wrong there, but my math isn't wrong on this. Brought it up earlier. Gonna do it again. Bucks first half -1.5. I saved this little nugget for the surefire segment. Little stat.
Oh,
Desmond Ritter has played 10 or has started 10 games in the National Football League. Would you care to guess what his record is against the spread in the first half?
Is it 0-10?
It's 0-10. The Bake
oh.
Show is going to air it all out over his sorry ass. He's going to get benched. Heineke's coming in the second half. He's probably never going to see the field again. Bucks first half -1.5 to put the nail in the coffin on the Desmond Ritter experience. What more do you need from this? 0-10, career-ending game. Perfect storm. Plus Baker Mayfield. What more do you want? So, Sean, please tell me your double fire or your double unit surefire can't. Sorry, we have so many names for your surefire play of the week. Sean, tell me what it is.
My double unit surefire guaranteed not to lose play of the week is
Showing off. Whatever.
Steelers Rams under 43.5. I said it earlier. I am all in on the Steelers defense. This can't lose. This is one of the highest totals of the weekend. This total doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't think the Rams are that great on offense against this defense, and the Steelers certainly aren't good on offense at all. This total is too damn high. Too damn high. Take the 43.5 under, hammer it, double unit, put it in a parlay. It's going to be a winner. And that's all I got to say about that. Will, your turn. What is your surefire double unit guaranteed not to lose play of the week?
My surefire pick of the week is is
Not so easy, is it?
I do it just fine.
I'm taking the Chargers plus 5.5. I mean, how many different stats did we have for this game?
A
2?
lot.
Yeah, at least. So, I mean, it's the trends play, and I mean, I didn't know the stat that Sean brought up, but this makes me love it even more. I love this play. Um, I I'm not a I I like Justin Herbert. I'm not like a more than that, but I don't think he's garbage. I think he is just another Phil Rivers, and I think this is probably a game where it's like, oh, maybe Justin Herbert isn't that bad after shitting his pants on Sunday Night Football, or on Monday Night Football. Maybe he's not that bad. Yeah, that's it.
Justin
Okay, well,
Herbert,
our surefires are done.
hold on. Justin Herbert is very okay until you get to the 2-minute point in the fourth quarter. And then he's absolutely garbage. He's not good.
He's good unless you need him to be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a weird way of saying it.
Which is a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of the time.
Usually you need your starting quarterback to be good. Breaking.
Yep. Okay, well, that's our surefire picks. I mean, we hit our surefire parlay last week. Again, we're gonna do it again this week. But right now we just have some more plays. Chris, what is the rest of your plays?
All right, rest of my plays. I got a couple stinky ones to start out with.
Oh.
And what do we do with stinkies? We bet the under. Packers Broncos under 45. Both these defenses suck, but both offenses play at the slowest paces in the league. Broncos at 30, the 32nd slowest pace. Packers at 26. This game is going to move at a snail's pace. This is going to be disgusting.
I
So
might
under
add that.
45.
I like
Browns
that pick.
Colts. Browns Colts under 40 and a half. Browns defense is phenomenal. Gardner Minshew turns out he's not that good.
He's a backup
What?
QB.
Yeah, well,
What?
well, I thought he'd be pretty
What?
good last week. Turns out he sucks. So
No. No. He can't suck. He has a
say it.
mustache.
I guaranteed it to win. I guaranteed the Jacksonville Jags to cover the spread.
And you did. Congratulate. So I'm almost guaranteeing this under because this game is also going to suck ass. Then we got Seahawks, Cardinals. Seahawks minus 7.5. I think the Cardinals are kind of coming back to where we thought they'd be, which is they're not really that good. The Seahawks, they need a bounce back after. I mean, they had the ball in the red zone against the Bengals a lot, especially in the second half. They just couldn't do anything. I think they'll get it right against a very, put it politely, mediocre Cardinals defense. And to round it out, I've got a trend center play.
Oh,
I'm going Giants money line against the Commanders plus 120. If you go on the Trend Center app and you scroll through all these NFL games
with the
and
premium,
with the premium, of course, when you download with our code,
our link in the
our
description.
link, yes, you will come across Giants Commanders, and there are 13 trends for this game. All 13 are in favor of the New York Giants. I mean, we've got plenty. Let's see. Home dogs of more than 4 or less, divisional dogs at home. Like, I mean, what more do you want? 13 trends in favor of the New York Giants. Give me the money line all day. Also, they looked pretty good on Sunday Night Football. The Commanders stink. So the Giants, they need a win. They need one bad. So give me Giants money line to round it out.
I like it.
Sean, what's the rest of your card?
I just want to start off by saying we have very similar cards. I'm also on the Packers Broncos under 45.
Let's go.
Again, another total that doesn't really make sense to me. This is way too high. I'm also on the Seahawks minus 7.5. You said it perfectly. They need a bounce back week against a mediocre Cardinals defense. I just took the Giants money line. I love that. I didn't know that. Trends app or the trends trend
13.
Yeah, the trends trend. There's 13 of them. I mean, that's a lucky number if I ever heard of one. I'm also on the under in that game at 39.5. That's just a stinky game.
That stinks.
Yeah,
it's just a stinky game. So Chris, what do we do with stinky games? Can you remind me?
Under.
Yep. Cool. I also have the Patriots team total under 15.5 against the Buffalo Bills. They might not score at all. At all. They might not score at all. And you know what? I am just I'm just over the moon at this Patriots downfall. I really am. Like, I could not be happier with this Patriots team, if I'm being honest.
They're so bad.
They're so bad.
It's hilarious.
It's shocking to see, if I'm being honest.
It is.
It doesn't, like, my whole life they've been good, and for them to be 1-5 is just, it's so refreshing. And to round it out on Monday Night Football, Niners Vikings, I have the San Francisco 49ers minus 6.5. They just embarrassingly lost against the Cleveland Browns. Man, what a heartbreaker ending for that kicker. he had his whole family at that game. If you
I
didn't know,
saw that. That
yeah,
was I saw it after the game. That was
yeah.
so bad.
As someone who has invited friends and family to a sports game where they get blown out and just lose, or they didn't get blown out, but to lose in such a like devastating fashion, I get it. Um, so I feel for that kid, and I hope he's doing all right. But I think the Niners bounce back hard this week. I'll be willing to lay the Niners by more than a touchdown here. Will, what is the rest of your card?
So I got two more plays, maybe three. I didn't even look at that Packers total, but I'm probably going to end up taking that under 45. I also do have the Packers -1.5. I am team fade Russell Wilson whenever I can be. This guy stinks, and the Broncos are on a downward spiral to a dumpster fire. And I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to take the Packers -1.5. My last play is the Bills -8.5. I think they're going to lay their cock all over the New England Patriots. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's not going to be pretty. Mac Jones is not going to be good. I mean, fade Mac Jones. Fade the Patriots. They're bad. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good
Yup.
for the next year or two. That's all my plays. That's all I got right now. Yeah, I think that's it. We have anything else?
That's
How
my card.
just one little, little discussion here. Could this be the game where Mac Jones gets benched for the rest of the season, and it's Bailey Zappi time?
I think it'd be Malik Cunningham over Zappy.
Really?
Yeah, just because they just drafted and they want to see what they got. I mean, the season's over.
Yeah. Season
So
is over.
what are they playing for? I mean, maybe is this in Foxborough?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I could see. I mean, this is the same crowd that chanted for Zappy to play on national television last year. So I could definitely see them getting rowdy if Mac Jones starts to suck again. Maybe I feel like if you bench him, like you can't do what you did last year. You can't like do the flip flop. If you bench
No.
him, it's got to be it.
Yeah, like if he gets benched, it's his career is basically over.
I mean, definitely with the Patriots.
Yeah, definitely with the
Yeah.
I don't really see. I mean, maybe somebody will want him.
Somebody would.
But
I mean, look how many teams. I mean, somebody would sign him.
yeah, I don't
Just,
know,
I mean,
man. This
there are a lot of bad quarterbacks out there, man.
Yeah, and he is one of them.
Oh,
He
don't get me
is one of
wrong.
them.
I mean, I think he is. If you're going to power rank the dog shit quarterbacks, he's towards the better side of terrible.
Sure.
He's shown that he can be serviceable.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Not this year, but in years prior.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it then. I think we're good.
Okay. Once again, check out the Trend Center app. It's on the App Store, but be sure to use the link in our description for a 2-week free trial. The regular one is only 3 days for the premium, and I mean, when you get the premium, you can see all the trends for the next few days. It's wild.
Insane. There's
15 trends for the Falcons Bucks game. It's
15.
insane.
There's 13 for, like I said, Giants command like that. What are we doing?
Yeah. And this
sitting
is
on a gold mine.
I also like to use trends when I just I can't decide for a game myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think with like the NFL, it's a little less predictable. There's a lot more parity in the NFL. on like any given week. There's there's less games to go off of rather than like the MLB, where like once you get in the meat and potatoes of the season, everything is as it is.
Mhm.
And in the NFL, things change all the time. So I think this Trend Center app is going to be amazing for betting NHL, MLB, NBA. They do have college football as well, but hopefully they can get a few stats for college basketball, because as we know, college basketball is Chris's favorite.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, and
Nothing like a Saturday sweating out 40 bets.
a Saturday in March.
Yeah.
Man, college it ain't for the faint. If you're a true degenerate, it ain't for the faint of heart, man. It will break you down if you let it. I came out ahead last year, but it was rough. There's some Saturdays you're just sitting there like, why am I doing this? I've lost like 8 bets. It's 11:30.
Yep. So hopefully,
but I came out ahead, so I didn't have too many days like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Of course.
I mean, I did.
Of course.
So yeah, check out the Trend Center app. It's going to be awesome. Go ahead, just get the 2-week free trial, see if you like it, and then you're going to like it. So commit to it. It's going to be amazing. That's going to be it for us. Follow us on everything. Link is in the bio. Check out TikTok and Instagram for Bandits Thursday night. Oh, yes, Chris.
I would say definitely follow the Twitter. Not only because we will be tweeting out our link for Trend Center probably a lot because we're going to be betting with them a lot, but also Sean just hit a monster same game parlay on Monday Night Football.
Well,
so, and that's
I didn't want to brag, but
don't worry, I'll brag for you. But I mean,
it.
that's where we post all of our daily plays. So, I mean, the boys are on fire right now. Dare I say? Like
we're doing okay. We're doing pretty okay.
I had a really good night last night. I was up about 10 units, so it was fun.
Hell yeah!
That's the type of content you can't get on here. I mean, you can get picks every single day on our Twitter. Where I think all three of us are betting consistently every single day.
Oh yeah,
and we're just about winning every single day, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty much.
Just about.
So I don't know. Seems like you're losing money. Just my personal opinion, but you do you, I guess.
We're doing our best to help the people, Sean. We're doing our best to help the people.
That's why we
win money. This is why we do it. We're givers, and that's why we do this show, because of the people. But yeah, follow us on everything. Link is in the bio. Bandit Parlay will be up. Bandits Thursday Night Pick will be up. Brutal loss last week. Lost by the hook. I was fortunate enough to find a book with plus 11. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. It's been a week. All right. That's gonna be it. Follow the Twitter. There's 3 of us. Let's make some money.
All right.